You're scrolling through website listings, searching for that perfect investment. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up, William. Where do you find these website listings for sale? When you find the listing, what do you even look at? What about the website listing is important? What's not? I don't want to waste my time and end up doom scrolling for days. I don't want that for you either. That's why in this video, you will see 3 websites that actually sold so that you can see what sites are truly selling for right now so that you don't get ripped off. If you're ready to spot your very own fat cash cow website, then tap the like button and let's get into it. And by the way, thank you for hitting the like button. It means a lot and I really do appreciate it. You're about to see 3 websites that sold, but I want to tell you that knowing what websites are selling for right now is a great way for you to get familiar with this market. But I've got a gift for you that will make you able to survive and thrive in any market. So stick around to get that gift. Okay, let's begin looking for our first website. So let's go to Flippa.com. Flippa is a gigantic marketplace for buying and selling websites, all kinds of online businesses. So for the purposes of today's video, let's look for websites, content websites specifically. The reason why is content websites are a great first online business for someone to purchase. They're not as complicated as SaaS businesses or e-com businesses. All right, so Flippa has a great filtering feature. So if you look on the left, all these are ways to filter on Flippa according to your buying criteria. So before you ever go look for a website, you should know what your buying criteria are, how much money you're willing to spend, what type of business you're looking for. And again, today we're doing content websites. So we're looking today for sold sites. So I'm going to unclick open and click recently sold. And then we're going to see, look for a website real fast. Confidential. Let's look at this. Let's say your buying criteria are, you can buy a site up to $50,000. So maybe this $30,000 site would have been a reasonable purchase. Let's go to Men Hairstyles. This could be a very useful site. All right, what do we notice? What do we see? All right, Men Hairstyles World, a dormant website offering men's hairstyling tips and trends, ranking for 70,000 keywords worldwide, monetized through Raptive. Over 200 articles written. Okay. So right away, we know this website is monetized through Raptive. Raptive is an ad network, so this is a display ads website, a website that makes money from having ads on the website. All right, the site is 7 years old. That's good. The longer the website's been around, the more confidence we can have in it. It makes $1,000 plus per month. I'm curious about over what time period they're counting, getting that number. Is that over the past 3 months? Is that over the past 12 months? I don't know. You'd have to keep looking around. Let's just straight up go straight to the traffic. How was traffic doing? Performance overview. So these are on the right, this is the page views. I don't like this graph. This is a website that's losing steam. Traffic is declining. So that's a risk for this website. Revenue is also declining, which makes sense. If traffic is declining and it's an ad website, then I assume revenue would decline as well. All right, about the business. Hey, all, another great website for sale. See, already up there at the top when they said a dormant website, I don't like the sound of that. A dormant website offering men's dormant. That does not sound good. Hey, all, another great website for sale. It makes $1,000 to $1,250 per month from Raptive with no work. Somebody who knows the industry can make $3,000 per month with it. Sellers will always say things. They always sell the opportunity. They never look at risks. So it's your responsibility to look at the risks and be very sober-minded as you look at these websites. So when you're doing due diligence, and you will have to be totally responsible for your own due diligence, you would want to look up and verify all these financial statistics. So they say the profit margin is 99%. Of course, they're not having any expenses right now because they're not doing anything with the website. So we know that a new owner for the website would have more expenses. So this profit margin would immediately go down for a new owner who is interested in growing the website. So keep that in mind. Revenue multiple, this is off the annual. So you can buy this site for, or this site was purchased for 2.3x of the annual profit. Hosting's $10 a month. That's the primary expenses. Again, a new owner would have much more expenses for the site. Let's check out the Google Analytics. This is the Google Analytics. Now, this is not sufficient for due diligence purposes. If you were really seriously looking at this website, you would want to request access to the Google Analytics and check out everything in Google Analytics yourself and not just rely on whatever Flippa has. So, and look, you can do that right there. Request GA access, Google Analytics access. Traffic Insights, authority score 26. That's okay. It's from 0 to 100. Obviously, the higher, the better. 110,000 backlinks. That's a lot of backlinks. Assets, the domain, the website files, the unique design, unique content. Okay. It's probably true for most websites. All right, so that's that website. So great. I think the overall point is just look for all these risks and really go very deep in your own due diligence. And that's that website. We'll get back to the next website that sold in a second, but I wanted to give you a guiding question. So as you see these sites, take note. Which one of these websites do you think was the best deal? Why do you think it was the best deal? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, let's look at another website. Let's check out Home. It's kind of odd as a name. All right, Home, 2-year-old entertainment blog monetized with display ads. So that's a website that has advertising on it. That's how it makes money. The site is 3 years old, it says here. Figure out whether it's 2 or 3 years old. I don't know. The older it is, the better is good. It makes $1,000 per month. Another 95% high margin websites. They're probably not putting in a lot of expenses right now on this website. They're probably just letting it cruise and hoping to sell it, or they did sell it. All right, let's check out Home. Let's see what this website actually even looks like. What an it's a .org. Okay, so let's check out right here, Home. It already has these little categories, which is nice to see. Maybe not the flashiest user experience, but it seems simple enough. I'm not quite sure this site immediately launches you into the content. What is this about? Sports betting, Kentucky Derby, anti-theft system, and a Taurus. All right, immediately you can see this website is all over the place. So it's not sticking to one niche. It's covering all kinds of stuff, all kinds of topics, which means it could be pretty difficult to rank well for any one topic. So ideally a website would be completely focused on one topic and have a specific audience with a specific problem on a specific topic, but that's just not how this website is. So I would say that's a risk. Okay, real quick, I just want to see, is there an about page? Q&A, is that? The reason we look at the about page is we want to see what kind of EAT a website has. How much street cred does this website have? And I'm not seeing an about page. Now, it could be somewhere, terms of use, privacy policy, contact us. Okay, there's no about page. This website probably has very little cred, according to Google's eyes, EAT. We don't want to get into that right now. But that was Home. All right. What else can we say? What are the risks of this website? Well, if we look at the revenue, was going down, and so were page views. So those are risks. Declining traffic is a risk. About the business, Home.org is an entertainment content site established itself as a successful business venture since its inception in 2021. So it's a fairly new website. So I would say that's not ideal. It's not the worst. 2 or 3 years old. It is what it is. All right. Through strategic partnerships, the plethora of advertisers, incredible vocabulary, plethora, right on. What else is this saying? Remarkable financial growth. I don't know. It's going downhill. So you really have to take what these sellers say with a grain of salt. The traffic and revenue are declining right now. All right. See, the expenses are here. Primary expenses, hosting $10 a month. Content writing, $30 a month. That is very, very low for content. So a new owner would have a higher content expense. A lot of this I'm repeating myself because a lot of these issues will pop up over and over again. And it's a great way for us all to learn. Okay, the website is mostly from organic search, 94% from organic search. So that's a risk. If Google presumably Google, if Google changes its algorithm, that could seriously affect this website and its traffic, hurting revenue. So that's a risk you want to be aware of. What else? Mostly from the United States and the UK and Canada, Australia. Great. Those are called tier 1 countries. Those are countries that pay higher advertising rates because the audience is typically wealthier, which is a good thing for you as the owner of the website. Authority score 37. Again, that's pretty decent. 69, about 70,000 backlinks. Pretty good. You would definitely want to look into all of these backlinks yourself. Get, do the report or not. Either way, you need to seriously check out the backlinks for this website, every website that you do due diligence on. What else they have that's relevant to us? Post-sale support included. So that's great. If I was looking at this website, I would want to ask the owner, the seller, what are you willing to give me for post-sale support? Are you willing to do 30 days over email, 30 days over Zoom, answer my questions, a longer time period? You want to have that nailed down before money changes hands. All right. Okay. That was that website. There you go. Every business for sale is different, and you have to know its specific risk. If you type in websites for sale, you will find a million of them. Each and every one has risks, and those risks are not obvious. And because there are a million sites for sale, you need a way to filter down to the good ones, so you don't create a situation where you're endlessly searching for 8 years. So that's why you need to download our Due Diligence Framework. It takes you step by step, doing your own work to inspect the risks and opportunities that are in content websites. And as you use it, you'll become sharper at inspecting websites and then be able to save yourself time and money because you'll become more skilled. So go to the description below and download the Due Diligence Framework right now. Let's on to the next one. All right, for our final website, let's check out My Kitchen Escapades. I'm just making sure we filter. Oh, no, we need to filter this. So let's go to recently sold. Once again, we're looking at sold websites. Okay, let's see something. Let's scroll down here. Spiel times. Reduced 86%. Interesting. Okay. Let's check out newtoski.com. Okay, what do we notice? Newtoski.com. Let's check out the website real quick. All right, skiing made simple already. It's a very simple setup, very simple user experience. Cool, very cool. Skiing made simple, trusted source. Learn to ski as featured in. Ooh, what's this featured in? Cool. If this site is actually featured on those other sites, then that is very good. They also have an email list. We just saw an email sign up popped up. So a question I'd have for this website is how, for the seller of this website, I'd ask him, how many email subscribers do you have? What's their engagement rate? Are you selling anything through the emails right now? So that's something I would be very curious about, because email and email marketing is a great way to ramp up the opportunity on your website. Okay, cool. Let's stay focused. All right, this is a sought-after 4-year-old content business in the skiing industry. Skiing is a great niche because That is a high value, expensive hobby that people could potentially want to spend a lot of money on. So that's always a good thing if you're the owner of this type business. Earning $20,000 per year. Okay. So site 5 years old, making $1,600 a month, 100% profit margin. Obviously they're not including, or apparently don't have any expenses. So that is either unrealistic or not the full picture, or something's going on there. I'd be very skeptical and investigate that a lot more. What are the expenses for this business, and what are the potential expenses for a new owner in terms of how much content would a new owner want to crank out every month? Let's scroll down and just see what's going on. Okay, immediately I look. The site went down a ton around April, and then it's been kind of flat, kind of declining since. So that's not great. If it keeps stable here, then that's maybe a different story. But that's just something where you want to get more data on. Obviously, you want to get the most recent traffic data. I know the site's sold. It looks like the data stops in December. But if this site was not sold and you were actively looking at the site, you would want to ask for the most recent traffic data. And you would get that by requesting Google Access again. Okay, about the business. 4-year-old content business in the ski and snowboard industry earned $12.90 per month, 12-month average. Great. So I'm so happy they told us that. You'd want to verify that in the financials. 1 million page views annually. So that's nothing to sniff at. 564 published articles. That's a lot of articles for a website. So I wonder what the DR is, the domain rating, or so authority score, let's use that, 21. So that's not that, that's okay. It's kind of low. It's okay. And they have 500 plus articles. So that indicates that the content quality may not be the highest. You have lots of content and you're only, 500 plus articles and you're getting only a score of 21. So that's not the greatest. If this website had a DR or an authority score of 80, and 500 articles, that will be indicating a much higher quality of content. So I definitely want to ask the seller what happened around this year. Like, what happened to cause this traffic? You always want to understand why something happens. And we don't know that. We don't have that information right now. So that would be a question I'd ask the seller. Average engagement duration, 3 minutes. That's pretty good. That means people are coming to the website and they're staying and reading the content. So the content, according to this data point, would seem to be more valuable. All right. Again, we have organic search traffic dependency right here. So most of the traffic is coming probably from Google. Again, you want to be aware that Google changes its mind all the time, and it could change its rules and mess with traffic. So that's a risk you want to be aware of. I would definitely, if you're doing due diligence, I would request GA access like I've mentioned before. Let's check it out. Let's check out what else. Okay, this website makes money from ads and affiliate sales. So they have affiliate links or some kind of affiliates on their website, and they're helping people buy ski stuff, ski equipment. So that's interesting. It's always interesting if a site has more than one way to have monetization. So it makes money from ads and affiliate sales, which I love because I think the more ways you have of making money, the more diversity you have, and the business isn't too reliant on any one revenue stream. So I'd be curious to know how much money comes from ads and how much revenue comes from affiliate sales. That's a question you would want to ask the seller. They use Google Analytics. Yep. They use Amazon Associates. That potentially is their affiliate program. That's who they're associated with. And Mediavine, which is a reputable ad network. Nothing to sniff at. A risk I would want to know is if traffic has dipped this much for this website, is this site still eligible to be a part of Mediavine? So that'd be a question I'd want to ask the seller and also confirm with Mediavine. Hey, will this site stay with Mediavine for a new seller or a new owner? And if it's not, then that could seriously hurt revenue. So that's a risk you want to be aware of and ask and get confirmation around. Post-sale support included. I will provide 2 months of post-purchase support. That's nice. I'll be on hand to answer your questions for a smooth transition. That makes you feel a little bit better. Very good. He's got some revenue proof, which is great. Great. And that was that website. So I think the big risks are that there was declining traffic, and you'd want to definitely get verification of the financials. You'd want to be aware of the organic search traffic dependency. And just if this seems all over the place, these are just my initial assessments, but I think what's important is for you to have a repeatable process. So if you download our due diligence framework, you can go step by step looking through these websites, and you'll be able to get like a full comprehensive overall view of the website, and that will serve you very, very well. So, all right, that is it, guys. Thank you so much. Bye. Hey YouTube watcher, what's up? It's William Griffin, and if you have watched this video up until now, please smash that like button, and I'm glad you're liking the video. Also, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're doing super, super well. I also want to ask you, please consider subscribing, because my commitment and exploration on YouTube is about to blow up. We got more stories, polls, more amazing content, and more engagement, more surprise and delight for you. This is the time to subscribe. I hope you consider it, and I hope I see you on the next video.